right.
Aaron, how were you able to keep that ball fair there in that fourth inning? And did you know off the bat that it was didn't stay fair?
Felt like I made good contact, and I thought we had a chance. You just never know with the wind if it's going to push a foul, does it keep curving or not. But I guess a couple ghosts out there in Lightning Park help kind of keep that fair.
Tim Hill just said in the clubhouse he can't even wrap his head around how you were able to hit that and that moment, saying the energy just kind of went through his entire body when the stadium erupted. How would you describe the feeling you got when you saw the bat was staying fair and you tied things up here in this winner go home situation?
The boys are hyped up, locked in all game. I know we were kind of down there early, but the energy in the dugout and what we were bringing was, we knew we were going to go out there and just leave it all on the field. So getting a chance, we knew we were going to try to come back there and get a chance to tie it up like that. I liked our chances going into it, especially with our bullpen and our guys down there, and where our offense has kind of been rolling. So
Stay up there first.
Aaron, how gratifying was it for you to have this kind of monstrous performance in an elimination game in your home ballpark?
It's great. Just trying to just do my job, what I've been trying to do all year. Try to do too much. Guys on base, drop them in. If no one's on base, try to get a rally going, and that's all you can do, especially in front of our fans. They're going to be kind of restless there a little bit down 6-1, but they erupted when we tied it up and took the lead.
Standing under right here, Barry.
During the budget chain, Fuardi to Barlow, it looked like you were kind of insulting the stand in the dugout before that. So what was that conversation like?
Big G saw him in Toronto, so I just kind of asked him. I haven't seen Louis since he was with the Twins and he was a starter, so that's kind of wanted to brush up. I've seen all the videos, seen all his appearances, but it's a different perspective when you step in the box and kind of see it live. So I was just kind of talking to him about what certain pitches look like, what it felt like, and any info you can get like that, just kind of helps you sharpen your game plan a little bit and kind of gets you locked in a little bit better.
So you're right here, Caleb.
According to Sarah Lang, that's the first time because there's 1.2 feet inside, 99 plus miles per hour was hit for a home run. What did you like about that pitch? Why did you swing at that pitch?
I don't know. I get yelled at for swinging at him out of the zone, but now I'm getting praised for it. I don't know. It's just, it's a game. You got to go out there and play. I don't care what the numbers say or where something was at, or I'm just up there trying to put a good swing on a good pitch, and it looked good to me.
Stay there, Julian. Oh, good right there.
Yeah, what's it about sort of your team seems to go as you go? What do you think you boil that down to?
Well, hitting in the middle of the order, if you're getting out all the time, it kind of puts a funk in things. So if I'm getting on base, kind of making things move, then hitting's contagious. That's all this game is. Momentum's contagious. Hitting's contagious. So if I'm in the middle of the order, I got to find a way to get on base and get that next guy up there and just kind of keep things rolling. So, if I'm up there getting out, it kind of puts a rut in things. So, like I said, just no one's on base, try to get on base. People are out there, try to drive them in, just keep it simple.
Oh, Frank, on there, Brian.
Aaron, can you just explain mechanically what it takes to get to a pitch like that and the work that goes into that behind the scenes?
We'll be here all night. But just, I know Marlon's got a great fastball. He'll run up to 101, 102, and, good feel for his off-speed pitches too. So it's really just about, I really don't know. You're just in the moment. Just trust your eyes, trust your swing. I feel like I can get to every pitch in the zone. So, I think the biggest thing is just being ready on time. I think it's all timing. That's what a lot of hitting comes down to. Is if you're not ready to swing and ready early, then you're not going to hit anything. So I was just, after he blew my doors off on the pitch before, I said, hey, just get ready, see a good pitch and drive it.
Jake, in the third row, you're right there.
I know it's still pretty fresh, but when you think about a moment like that, what is the image that sticks in your head? Is it the ball hitting the pole? Is it looking at your teammates? Is it rounding third? Is it going back through the dugout? Like, as you sit here now and you think about that, what sticks with you?
I think my teammates, balls in the air, it's kind of silent. You're just kind of a lot of unknown. But then, right when it hits the pole, I'm looking straight at my teammates and all the guys that have been battling with me all year long and, battling for this moment to kind of get back in the game. So, they were out there grinding all game long, giving their all. So that's kind of the first people I looked to, and seeing their excitement was pretty special. Especially a guy like Carlos Rodon. He was top step there. He's a guy that's picked us up all year long, and I know he went out there and probably didn't have his best game, but I told him earlier, when he came out, that, hey, we're going to pick you up. Don't worry about it. You've been picking us up all year. So happy we could do that.
Chelsea standing on the right.
Hey, Aaron, I know you said I kind of just looked good to you, but I'm curious, how did the count affect the swing you got off on a pitch? Like, is that a pitch you take the same swing on 1-1, or if you're ahead in the count as you would when you're down a little bit?
He's got all leverage. I swung at a slider, fouled it off, and then blew me away with the heater. He's kind of got all leverage, so he's probably in attack mode is what I'm thinking. So you got to attack that head on. You can't be passive or try to be scared in the box. You just got to trust your plan, trust your guts, and I kind of see what happens. He's a great pitcher. He's been a great pitcher in his career so far. He's a guy that I wish I could throw at 102 miles an hour. It's pretty impressive. So I'm just trying to go up there and do my job and do that.
Ian standing up your right.
I realize you set the American League record, but was tonight's the biggest home run of your life? And if so, why? And if not, why not?
Probably my biggest home run was my first one. In the big leagues, I guess, that he finally make it to the show. You don't know if you're good enough or not. So, no matter what happened after that day, I guess I hit a homer in the big leagues. But no, tonight was special, but there's still more work to be done. Hopefully we have some more cool moments like this the rest of the postseason. We got another big game tomorrow night. Maybe we can do something special tomorrow night, and we talk to all y'all one more time before we head back up north. But yeah, I think the first one always does.
The two last ones, Stephanie on your right.
And you said that while you were waiting for the ball to hit the pole, it was silent. That wasn't my experience of the stadium. When did the noise turn back on for you? And is that always how you experience those moments?
It turned back on probably when I was getting close to third or getting close to home. You just got so much adrenaline pumping, and you're so locked in on the moment, and you really don't hear anything. It's the noise is probably so loud it's deafening, but like I said, I was locked in on my teammates, locked in on the ball. You're kind of floating around the bases, and before you know it, you're back in the dugout, and the moment's over, and it's time to cheer on the next guy. So, yeah, it's pretty cool in the moment, but and it's over with. You got another job to do.
Finish up with Bill in the second row on your right.
Aaron, you also made two really good running catches. Could you, in particular, talk about the fifth inning catch you made, the diving catch?
Yeah, it's a tough one slicing in. I know there's a guy on base there, but just in my head, I'm just praying it stays up long enough. I know it's going to top spin on me a little bit, but I know I just got to get dirty for it and lay it all out there. It's just in those moments, you can't be afraid. You got to be on offense. Even though you're on defense, you got to attack the ball at all times. And just trying to make a play for my pitcher. That was about it.
Could you take us in the dugout when Jazz hit the go-ahead home?
Oh, we were excited. We could feel the momentum switch a little bit. They've been that's a great ball club over there. They've been rolling all series, and they get up there and tie it back up. We felt like we had the ball in our court at that time, and Jazz. He was having good at bats all game. I talked to him. I don't think he had a hit yet, but I was just talking to him. Hey, man, you're having great at bats. Stay right there. Stay aggressive. You got two more big ones, and once he sends that one into the seats, I was like, all right, let's try to add on, because we know at any moment those guys, they can put a 4 spot on you at any moment. So just happy with how the offense responded and pitching staff responded, and so good to see another day.
All right, Eric. Congrats on a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate it.